Recently, there's been something going on in the diecast community that has been a bit distasteful. One of my jobs is to make sure that you guys are informed and that based on some of the information that I give, we can all come to some conclusions on our own. Now, most of us might already be familiar with chase cars. Chase cars are rare, limited editions that get mixed in with the regular release cars. Now, if you want to check out a video where I talk a little bit about chase cars, you can check that down in the description below, but watch it after finishing this one. The purpose of this chase car is so that random consumers can partake in this little special thing where you can get something that is super rare from the regular lot. Think of it as like a little bonus in collecting. Some of the chases are actually very obvious right when you take it out of the box. For example, the Mini GT chases, but Kaido House Mini GT have often been coming out with chases that are sealed where you can't see them. Not all diecast brands are doing this, but some of the more notable ones are going to be your Mini GT. INNO64 started doing it as well. What I've noticed is other diecast resellers and or businesses are pulling these chases and putting them on their web store or eBay stores or even on the marketplace and selling them for a higher than retail price. So this begs the question, what exactly is going on here? Doesn't this defeat the purpose of even having a chase? The chase is supposed to be used as kind of like a treasure hunt. You're supposed to randomly get it when you purchase something. But it doesn't make sense that a business would be partaking in such scalping activities. We already have plenty of those when it comes to just individual collectors. But when a business or a reseller does it like this, now it's starting to get a little bit strange. Some are even removing it out of their concealed cases. These are the ones that I mentioned where you can't see it. You actually have to open the package. And I think they've kind of figured out a way to do it so that they know which car is the chase every single time. Now, there's even an aspect where some of the special event model cars are doing this too, where some of these are being marked up because obviously you can't go overseas and get these, but some of the resellers that are able to get these model cars from third-party resellers and distributors from overseas are getting them, marking them up too. A completely different discussion, but a very similar concept. And it really just takes the fun out of all this chase nonsense. To me, businesses should be the ones that are advocating fair practice because we have the most control in the way that we conduct our business with the collectors. But when money gets involved like this, we all know what happens to some people. They start to take advantage of the public system, and then this is where we end up with. So what do you do to prevent this? Well, the simplest reason is you just don't buy it. Just get the regular release, call it a day, because what are we doing at the end of the day? We are collecting model cars because we enjoy collecting model cars. We don't need this extra aspect of buying higher price model cars just for the sake of having something rare. These types of postings will always create some sort of artificial pricing margin where they are going to post it as high as possible, see if anyone is able to take a bite on that, and then if they do, then this starts to create the pricing structure for what something like that costs. But if nobody buys it, well, they're just shooting in the dark and then nobody would sell it, so they'll have to drop the price and hopefully they'll understand that, hey, maybe this isn't worth it at all. And if society tells us anything, if a majority of people are not giving into this or agree with this type of practice, then most likely that means that it's something that isn't supported at all. Don't give in, don't fall for it. Collect the stuff that gives you joy, ignore the rest. You shouldn't have to spend an exorbitant amount of money to enjoy a hobby like this. So, question of the day, what do you think about these unethical practices that even businesses and resellers are partaking in? Do you think it's fair that chases should be pulled out individually, marked up, and then sold at a higher price? Or do you think that they should be randomly given to consumers for purchasing on people's websites? Let me know down in the comment section below so we can all talk about it. And if you enjoyed this video, I've got some awesome videos you can check out in the next slide. I'll see you in that video or my next video.